students like I was who are dependent on the Cal Grant system. We have to compete. We have to fight to protect Cal Grant for everybody in California. And for middle class families who are getting priced out, we need a solution. And that's why I proposed the middle class scholarship. We're going to close a corporate loophole that only benefits out-of-state corporations. And we're going to use that money to reduce fees at UC and CSU by 2/3. For everybody who makes $150,000 or less. And then we're going to take $150 million and send it to community colleges to make sure the community colleges. But this is part of a broader package. Senate President Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg is here with me. He has proposed legislation to make textbooks more affordable too. In the Assembly and the Senate, we're going to fight to make sure that we restore the promise to California students and promise to California families. If we succeed, we'll reduce tuition at UC by $8,200 a year. At CSU, we'll reduce the fees by $4,000 a year. But we need your help to do it. It takes a 2/3 vote in each house. So we need you to go to middleclassscholarship.com, share your story about the cost of higher education and how we need to close the corporate loophole and restore the money to our students in UC, CSU, and the community college. We can't do it alone. We need your help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for fighting.
University! Street scandal, the collapse of the financial markets due to greed, the two-thirds supermajority vote here in the legislature to raise taxes.
And your pay!
I will tell you that yes, we have cut billions of dollars, and I've hated every minute of it.
Before we get to the next speaker, I want to tell you all a story. Now this morning, a newscaster asked me, why are students out at the Capitol today? She asked me why the students are at the Capitol today. And you want to know what I told her? I told her because I believe in you. I believe in every single student in the CSU, the UCs, and the community colleges, and I will all the future. And that's why we're here today. Next up from Sonoma State University, Sharon Richard. What's going on, students? Hey, let's keep the energy going. Let's get a chant. They say cut back, we say fight back. They say cut back, we say fight back. They say cut back, we say fight back. All right, thank you. My name is Sharon Richards, and I have the pleasure of serving the students of the CSU as the Vice President of Legislative Affairs for the California State Student Association. I'm also a fourth-year student at Sonoma State University. Last week, I had the opportunity to represent the CSU in Washington, D.C. Early one morning, I went for a run through the National Mall, past the Washington Monument, and up the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. As I watched the sun come up over the Potomac, I thought about Lincoln's life, his speeches, and his teachings. In one of Lincoln's most important speeches, he famously said,